boys and girls, it's Mrs. Mosashek here, and many of you know me as Miss Mo. I am going to be your second grade teacher next year, and I am so excited. I've heard so many good things about you from the first grade teachers, and we are going to have so much fun. So I thought a good way for us to get to know each other is for me to do a little ABCs of second grade. So I wrote this up. It's a little silly, but Miss Mo really wanted to hit on some points that are very important for second grade. So just listen. A, always be prepared each day. So as second graders, we require that you get your planners signed each night, and your teacher said you already do that. So that's an easy check. Real easy to remember. Always be prepared means make sure that you study for your test. If we have a test, make sure that you get your paper signed or returned if you need to. So those kind of things. Always be prepared. B, bring a good attitude to school. Now, we all have bad days. Sometimes we don't get enough sleep, but try to come in with a positive attitude. One that shows you're ready to listen and ready to work. C, celebrate when others do well. One thing that I highly recommend my boys and girls is that they get excited when others do well. Even if they do better than us, we want to celebrate one another. D, do your best. We always want to do our best. So that means always making sure we write our name on our paper. This year, you'll also be writing the date and a number on the side. It just makes it easier when we go through papers to say, I'm missing number 5 or I'm missing number 8. So make sure to always do that. Do your very best. E, enjoy trying new things. We do so many fun things in second grade, just like you did in first. So we'll do lots of science experiments. We'll do lots of field trips and things. So always try to enjoy new things. You never know if you like them unless you try them. That leads us to F. Field trips are ways to learn outside the class. So we're going to do some field trips. Last year we went to the zoo. We didn't make it to the corn maze because of the weather, but we'll be doing some other things, maybe a museum. G, God will be glorified in all we do. We are a Christian school, so we want to make sure that our actions and our words represent our school, represent Trinity, and represent God. H, helping our friends and teachers is how we roll. So make sure that we're always helping one another, helping our teachers to do the best job we can do, your friends, helping them not to get in trouble, reminding them to stay on task. I, inventors are welcome. You know, boys and girls, we did a lot of things in second grade where you're going to be creating things, making things, maybe from a box, or maybe I will give you some supplies and you have to create things. So inventors are welcome. And we don't have any right or wrong when we do those kind of things. We just do our best. The next one is J. It says, jackets are needed because it gets cold. Just like in your first grade room, it sometimes gets cold in here. We have to keep the whole school at a comfortable level. So make sure you bring your jackets. And after a few weeks, I sometimes let you have a special treat. And if you have a special blanket you want to bring, we can do that too. K. K is for kindness. Kindness is expected and rewarded. So I'd like you to be kind to everyone. Kindness is a big deal to Miss Mo. Also, what goes right with that is love. Love one another. That's one of the commandments we learned about that Jesus taught us, to love one another, love others, and love God. M, mistakes mean you are trying. We're going to make mistakes. All of us are going to make mistakes. Miss Mo just made a mistake last week when I forgot to send something out to parents. We all make mistakes, and when we make a mistake, we admit it and we move on. The next one is N for noise levels. Noise levels vary. Sometimes it's going to be very quiet when we work, and sometimes we need to discuss things with a partner or with a group. So noise levels will vary. It depends on the learning that we're doing. O, organization. Organization will help you succeed. Staying organized. Miss Mo has a system that I've used. I've been here for 9 years, And I do pretty much the same systems, even when I talk 4th grade to 3rd grade and now 2nd grade. And I have it where it's very easy to follow when we keep our desks nice and organized. And I will help you with that and help you continue to stay organized. P, perfection. Perfection is not expected, but your personal best is. So remember those P's. Perfection is not expected, your personal best is. Q, questions are encouraged. Don't be afraid to ask a question. I ask questions all the time when I don't understand something. It is totally normal, and I encourage you, don't be afraid to raise your hand and ask questions. R, remember to get your planner signed each night and do your homework. We have anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes of homework a night. Sometimes you might only have 20 minutes of reading, but it's never too much for you to handle. S, safety. Safety is important. Now more than ever, we're going to be washing our hands, we're going to be cleaning desks more, we're going to be very aware of our surroundings, and we're going to hopefully have a big class this year that we're going to be able to have it set up where we're very safe in a way that you will be able to move around carefully. So remember, safety is important. T, treat others the way you want to be treated. That's a big one. U, use your best manners. I see you already in the hallways with your friends and at the lunch table. You use the best manners. We will continue with that. V, victories can be big and small. We're going to celebrate the little things and the big things. W, wait to be called on after raising your hands. So this is something very important. If we all talked at the same time, we wouldn't be able to understand one another. So always wait to be called on and raise your hand. The next one is X. That was a hard one, so I put it in a word. Exercise and movement will keep us active and engaged. In the classroom, we're not going to sit all day. We're going to get up and move around. One thing I love to do is practice verses and learn those things. So we're going to get up and move with them and do motions. It's going to be a lot of fun. Y, yes, we will have a lot of fun. I led right into that one. And the last one is Z. Zoo projects will be out of this world. I don't know how many of you were able to come to our zoo last year that 2nd grade put on, but what a fun time we have. So I have something in the plans that's going to be very similar and a lot of fun when we get to the animals. But I also have another big project-based learning project we're going to do. So I'm super excited about it. Now, I didn't tell you everything about 2nd grade. I just gave you a glimpse. But I want you to know we're going to do a lot of math, science, writing, spelling. We're going to do a lot of reading in our class because reading is so fun. But I promise you that we will do it in a fun and engaging way. Miss Mo is already praying for each of you, you and your families, that you will have a safe summer and be back with us at Trinity. I know that I'm so excited to meet each and every one of you, even though I've seen you at school, but to really get to know you and learn your learning style. I'm just super happy about that. Just for parents, real quick, if you're watching this, you feel free to email me. I will link the email to the one I'm sending you this video on. I will also give you my number if you have any questions. That is 361-658-4189. And lastly, just to let you know a little bit about myself, I taught for 5 years in public school. I stayed home for 15 years while I raised my 3 kiddos. And then I came to Trinity, and this is my 9th year, so it'll be my 10th year next year with you guys. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet all of you. I know I'm talking super fast and giving a lot of information, but just know that I'm so happy to be at Trinity. I'm so happy that you are joining us at Trinity next year, and y'all have a blessed summer and a blessed day.